Welcome to another video. In this, I'm going to be showing you how to edit this horizontal scroll effect in your Showit. So for that, you'll have to go into your Showit editing space and locate this particular slide in which this horizontal effect has been applied. So once you locate it, you'll be able to see that these slides are stacked horizontally and you will not be able to see it. So the easiest way to edit this, if you want the template to remain the same and you just want to change the text and the images, is by going into the mobile version and making the edits there. So over here I am changing the text in the first slide and you will be able to see that it's changing right away in your uh, desktop version as well. So over here I've changed the image and it will be reflected there, which you'll not be able to see here, but while you preview it you'll be able to see it. So I'm changing the text once again, and over here I'm changing again the text. But if you want to rearrange something, if you want to move the images or move where the text box is located in your desktop, you'll not be able to do it using this method. I'll show you a different method in which you can do that as well. I'll just preview this to show you how the changes have happened. So I'm scrolling down to the horizontal scroll section and you'll be able to see that whatever I changed over there is changed. I've changed the image here, I've written changing this, it is changed. So whatever I've done with the template static is changed over here as well. So this is the first method. Now I'm going to show you how to edit the layouts in the horizontal scroll effect. For making it easy, I have grouped these elements into slide 1, slide 2 and slide 3. As you scroll towards your right, you will notice that the slides are not visible. So we are going to use a different method to edit these. So once you click on each of the slides, you'll notice that each of them are present at a different x position. For example, slide 2 is positioned at x is equal to 1400. Slide 3 is positioned at x is equal to 2840. So in order to edit this, I'm going to be duplicating this entire canvas into a different canvas. This is for rough purposes. I'll be deleting it later on. Now I want to edit the second slide. So the first slide can be edited as is. You don't have to duplicate and edit the first slide. But the second and third slide, you'll have to duplicate it and work in a rough space. So this I'm going to edit however I like it. If you want to build this entire slide from scratch, you can do that as well. I'm just randomly rearranging each of these elements just for demonstration purposes. You can change the text, you can change the images, you can expand the images, you can build anything from scratch. So once that is done, once I like what it's looking like, I'm going to select the entire thing and group the elements. And now I'm going to check at what position the slide 2 in the previous canvas is. It is at x is equal to 1400. So I'll have to copy and paste this at x is equal to 1400. So keeping this selected, I'm changing x to 1400 and now you can see that it has been moved to that position, and then I will delete the previously existing slide 2 so that this is the only slide that is present. Now I'm renaming this as slide 2 because this is the new slide 2 that I want. And now I'm going to delete, I'm just going to hide it so that it's not visible when I preview it. So now in the preview, you'll be able to see that the newly built slide is visible. The same methodology can be used to edit the slide 3 as well. I'm noticing a little bit of misposition, so I'm just going to fix that. You can also you will be also able to do it. It's quite easy. I'm just eyeballing it, and now I'm previewing it, and hopefully it's fixed. Yeah, it's fixed. So you'll use the same technique to edit the third slide as well. So I'm looking at the position where X is at slide 3, and I'll duplicate this again. I will copy and paste the third slide, or I'll build it from scratch, and then I will repeat the same steps as I did for the second thing. I'm just deleting all the rough columns that I had created, and yes,